What happens when you take some of the worst people to play this game and make them play again? Peoples whose games died far too early for them to tell their story. Those who didn't try hard enough or tried too hard too soon. We will find answers this season. This season on Simvivor, 8 Sims return for the ultimate shot at redemption. Once to be the first voted out of their respective seasons, they now have the chance to return and prove that they have what it takes to be the sole Simvivor. Caroline, Sam, Nicole, Bella, AJ, Michael, Matt, Fiona, the tribe has spoken. Our Sims will live in the unforgiving canyon of Galloping Gulch and Chestnut Ridge, where they'll be facing blistering heat, brutal terrain, and a series of unpredictable twists and challenges. Let's take a moment to meet the 8 Sims who are looking to rewrite their Simvivor stories. First, let's meet the Gulch tribe, which is the Red tribe, featuring Caroline from Season 4. She was the first voted out because she allowed people on her tribe to make alliances all around her and never got herself included. Next, from Season 5, we have Sam, who quite literally slept through the entire first day of his season. Hopefully he will be more alert and stay awake this time to survive Week 1. Next, from Season 6, we have Fiona. Fiona was a very strong player and performed the best in her immunity challenge for her tribe, and they saw that as a threat, and so they got her out before her game could continue to rise. Will she have that chance this season? Rounding out the Gulch tribe from Season 7, we have Matt. While Matt was not technically the first person voted out of his season, he was the first person voted out when all of the tribes were at one camp, the second person overall. He was very strong in his tribe and he was also seen as a threat. Will these Sims from Seasons 4, 5, 6, and 7 show that they have what it takes to survive the new Simvivor? Or will the 4 members of the Appa tribe succeed? From Season 8, we have Nicole. Nicole spent a large part of her first day at the camp alone and didn't really give herself the chance to socialize. Will she change that this season? From Season 9, Blood vs. Water, we have Bella, who literally ran away from camp on the first day and was voted out quickly afterwards. She doesn't have the cushion of having a loved one at her camp this time, so will she be able to succeed alone, and will she actually stay at camp? From Season 10, we have AJ. AJ was first a child when he played this game in The Sims. Now he has aged up into a teenager. Now that he doesn't have to deal with the childlike behavior or challenges of Season 10, how will his sim react in this new environment? Rounding out the Appa tribe from Season 11, last but not least, Michael. Michael technically wasn't voted out, but he wasn't chosen to be recruited on each of the 2 starting tribes that season from Captains Joe and Julie. Now that he is starting on a tribe and has a place in this game, will his sim react differently? It is time to rewrite history for these 8 Sims. The stakes have never been higher and the journey will be tougher than ever. Who will rise from the ashes and who will crumble under the pressure? Find out this season on Simvivor. First Boots. Get it? Because it's like cowboy boots. Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with part 1 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Simvivor Season 12 First Boots. I'm like, gotta piece all of that together in my brain. That is right. If you told me we would be here for yet another year of Simvivor content on my channel, I would be believing you instantly. This is my favorite series to do. I feel like it is no secret. I teased this at the end of the year last year. I have this season and another season already filmed. I am just so excited to be here with this really cool theme. I want season 15 of Simvivor to be a big thing. I want it to be a season where we take all of the winners and make them compete against each other. And so I've been thinking about how I can possibly get everybody to get a chance to be in that season. I want to focus on people who have been close to winning, people who haven't been close to winning, and then people who I would love to see win. And this season is going to be people who haven't been close to winning. And we are starting this like little trilogy of last chance efforts to get into that big season 15 with Simvivor first boots. I explained it in the intro, but all 8 of these Sims were Sims that were voted out first on their respective tribes or seasons. And they honestly, some of them are really bad at what they did in the game. Others were so good that they got out so soon. And so I'm excited to give them all the second chance here today. We have 2 tribes, Gulch in red and Appa in like a beige-ish. It's like a maroon and a beige, like 2 different colors I've never really done before. Gulch is named after the place we are in. This is Galloping Gulch in Chestnut Ridge, and then Appa is named after Appaloosa Plains, which is it's like one of the other neighborhoods in here. I love this camp. I know I gave you guys the tour, but the camp is so cool. It's unlike anything we've ever done before, so I am so excited. I'm just so excited to get to this and really see where this season goes. So I'm gonna stop yapping because I've been yapping far too much, and I want to hit play. Ready, guys? Let's go. Oh my goodness, free will is on. They can do whatever they want. We already have some great conversations going here. Some of them were talking already, so I made them come sit at the tables, but I never control what people do. I have absolutely no say in the conversations they have and the actions that they do unless it involves the actual content, the producing of this series, making them go sit somewhere for tribal council, making them go to the challenge. I don't control anything else throughout the day. So yeah, let's play. Okay, we have the Cowboy Hat Alliance right here with Nicole and Matt, and even Caroline over here. Oh, and then we have some people talking over here, very chatty. A lot of these people got out because they weren't chatty in their first season, and it like led to their downfall. So it's very interesting to see them all actually chatting, and it looks like everybody is chatting except for AJ, who is talking to this horse girl. Please, I really need you to leave. I need you to leave. Can you leave? Can I delete you? I wonder if they'll kind of like shun AJ out because he's a teen, or if that'll be like a good thing for AJ. I'm not really sure. But what I am really interested to see is, after this episode, who will be the first boot of first boots. That's probably like, the worst thing you could possibly be. To come back out here. Oh, they just gave each other a little howdy. To come back out here to really, give it their all and redeem themselves just to be the first one eliminated again. I'm kind of living for the Cowboy Hat Alliance over here. I like seeing a big group. That's always great. And Michael over here playing some darts. That's also always great. And AJ looking like the only one again who hasn't really touched any conversation. AJ, you should definitely do that. And then Sam. Where's Sam? Oh, now Sam's going over. I really need this girl to leave. Why is she stuck? So Sam's sim actually was, again, the first person voted out of his season. And they're playing in the puddles. And Sam's sim basically slept the entire first episode. And I felt really bad for Sam because when he was watching, he was like, if you eliminate me first, I'm like, it's not me, I swear. Like, I didn't do anything. But yeah, Sam's sim did sleep his way through the first episode, and it ended in his demise. Whereas Michael technically never really got voted out of his season. He just wasn't recruited to be on one of the teams on the tribes in his season. There were 2 captains in his season, and he was the last pick and therefore was eliminated. So Michael really has some redemption here too. He's feeling confident because he never got voted out. He was just the last to be chosen and therefore was voted out. So maybe Michael was like, now I finally have a tribe that I belong to, that I don't have to earn my spot on, that maybe he'll deem more successful for him. And then we have Matt over here tending the fire. Matt is also really interesting because Matt was actually the only person here that wasn't necessarily the first boot of their season. There was another sim who was the first boot of their season, who I promise will get the chance to play. That's why he's not here. Matt was actually in everything the second boot of his season, but he was the first boot off of his tribe. And he was a very strong player in his first day there. And so that is why his tribe got him out. So he is back knowing he's strong. Oh, this is like the red tribe. Okay, the Gulch tribe is over here having a little secret meeting without Caroline. Caroline, your tribe is having a little meeting without you. That's okay. But good to see some relationships forming, at least on the same tribe. I love to see that. Fiona was also a really big threat on her season. She was first voted out, and she was probably voted out because of her strength, because of how well she did in the challenge. And I think that people, you know, sometimes on Survivor, they want to keep the strongest people. Sometimes they want to get rid of the strongest people because they know that there's no way that they can beat them. And I think that that really is what happened in Fiona's case. So maybe these two who seem to be building, they're learning and they're getting to know each other, maybe those two will band together and say, hey, we're definitely the strongest two out here. We did great in our respective seasons in the one episode that we were in, or two in Matt's case. Maybe we should stick together. And maybe they will. We'll have to see. AJ is still practicing his debate skill. You're not going to have anything to debate, AJ, if you don't go start chatting with these Sims. I can't have you be the first person voted out again. It's very embarrassing and is not great on my bloodline. The bathroom is behind here, so there's an outhouse thing here that they can use the bathroom, and I think they could shower in, or they can only use the bathroom. And then there's a shower and a sink behind here, so I gave them the nicest accommodations possible. This was a lot that I found on the gallery, but there was also a massive house here, and this was a horse stable, so I converted the horse stable into their bedroom, and then I deleted the house and gave them like a camp. So I'm very happy with it. It looks really, really cool. We see another meeting between Fiona and Matt over here, which I love to see, and this time they're pulling in Caroline. All right, Caroline, come over here. Come get with your little tribe over by the bathroom. All right, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. Now Sam is being left out. Sam is over. Oh, he's like looking at his tribe. He's like, what could they possibly be talking about over there? Maybe you, Sam. Learn your lesson. They have lessons that they've learned now that they've done this before. They're like, maybe I need to go over there. Maybe I need to step in. I don't know. Maybe you should, Sam. Maybe you should. They could be talking about you. Although they did have a conversation without Caroline before. So maybe they're just trying to get to know each other. Maybe Matt and Fiona are really like, they're like the leaders, and they're like, we need to like build individual relationships with both Caroline and Sam. That way they don't band together against us, which honestly, that's a pretty smart tactic too. I can respect that tactic. Look at this, and even after Fiona and Matt are done talking to Caroline, she walks away. They are still talking. All right. I love to see this little alliance. Oh, Bella's like, am I interrupting something? Yeah, you are, Bella. Yeah, you are. Just walks away. On the contrary to the Gulch tribe, the Appa tribe seems to really be all separate, doing their own things. No one's talking to each other, which is an interesting move for them. They better hope that they win something. Otherwise, that's going to be a very interesting tribal council. Y'all actually need to socialize in order to build relationships in order to not get voted out. Not quite sure if they realize that or not, but it's very important. AJ is still over here practicing his debate skill. AJ, you know, maybe he is smart, because if he goes to tribal, he's got this debate skill. He can definitely persuade everybody else not to vote him out. But for you guys really need to pick up the pace and the socializing over here. All right, okay, so it seems like we have some other conversations happening over here. AJ is going through a phase. He's feeling rebellious and will seek to challenge parental authority. Wonderful. AJ, I think you should go through a phase and start socializing. What is he doing? Go start talking to people. Is it because they're all adults? Prove yourself. Prove yourself. You are worthy. Ask for advice. Yes, go. Just because you are a teenager doesn't make you any less important or good at this game, unless it does. So, okay, the girls are playing in this little game. The Cowboy Hat Alliance maybe is actually a real thing. That's really funny. Caroline and Nicole are over here. All right, everybody, we are here at our challenge arena. This season, they will be competing. Who is this girl? They will be competing in this really cool western town. We will return here every single episode for our challenge, and as you can see, we're gonna be having some really cool country themed challenges this year, and this first episode will be no different. Ignore the fact that some of them aren't facing the correct way. I couldn't get them to. The Appa tribe and the Gulch tribe will be going head to head in a square dancing till the world ends competition. In this competition, I will make each of the tribes dance on their respective dance floors, and the last tribe standing with free will on wins. So if there are people that leave, they are out, they cannot return to dance, and whichever tribe dances longer wins. The fact that some of them aren't facing the correct way, if they get to the dance floor last, I don't care. That I clicked the same way for each of them to sit the same way. And it's not my fault if they didn't. If they wanted to do this for strategy purposes, that's on them. See, Fiona and Matt, they think it's going to take longer to get to the dance floor, so they'll last longer on the dance floor. I don't care. Okay? Let me set that up. Okay, I have set each of them to dance the cowpoke dance. Last person to leave the dance floor wins it for their team. All right, Simvivor's ready. Go. All right. Oh, what a country. I wasn't expecting this for the country, but it makes sense. It's definitely country dancing. You guys got a cowpoke dance till the world ends. If they stop dancing, they're out. It's not necessarily about leaving the dance floor. If they stop dancing, they are out. And we will know if they stop dancing based on their skill bar. Okay. All right. They're talking, but they're still dancing. This is funny. Everybody is still... Oh! And Sam... Sam has officially stopped. Okay. Sam, it is time for you to go. They can switch dance floors. That's fine. But if they... Oh, and Nicole has officially stopped as well. It is time for you guys to go. Oh, and Caroline has officially stopped as well. Once their little dance thing leaves their inventory, like this thing leaves, that's how I know they've stopped. AJ is also done dancing. Okay, who else is done? So we have Bella is still in the game. Michael is still in the game. Matt is still in the game. And Fiona is still in the game. No surprise there. All right. Everybody else has got to get going home. Go home. Oh, and Bella leaves. Bella leaves, leaving Michael, the only person left on their tribe to be dancing. Oh, and Michael has left too? Oh, Michael has left too, which means Fiona and Matt, not shockingly at all, are the last two dancing and win immunity for the Gulch tribe. They are safe from the vote tonight at Tribal Council. As for the Appa tribe, one of them will be the first boot of Simvivor First Boots. Honestly, a little embarrassing. So let's head back to camp and go. That was a crazy challenge. All right, our Simvivors have returned to camp. It is a beautiful night here in Galloping Gulch, and it seems as though the Appa tribe is splitting up. Michael is ready for Tribal Council. AJ is over here seeking advice from Sam. It's really sweet. Maybe he finds some solace in Sam. He was about to ask him for advice earlier, and now he's here, like, chatting with him. That's very nice, AJ, but you actually gotta talk to your tribe. Nicole is over here talking with her friends from earlier in the episode with Matt and Fiona, the Cowboy Hat Alliance, perhaps. And where is our last person? Bella. She's chefing it up for the tribe. Potentially making everybody like her. Oh, no one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? I will always love you. Okay. Good job, Bella and AJ. But okay, you know, that was very nice of them. Maybe potentially bonding moment over there. Okay, for some reason, Sam has become like this voice of the other tribe. The only thing that I can think of is that he's feeling a little bit outed by the Gulch tribe. So he's like, let me chat with people on the Appa tribe. But I don't even think he's really initiating it. I feel like everybody on the Appa tribe is kind of going to Sam, which is great for Sam if they make the merge, and that will actually benefit him. But right now, that does literally nothing for him. But it seems like everybody finds out. Maybe they're like, we see this guy over here in this other tribe. He's alone. The other half of the tribe is very chatty with each other. Let's take Sam under our wing for when we merge, and we can use him as a resource. That's kind of what I am grasping from all of that. Like, Michael and Bella, like, this conversation is not going to benefit you tonight. You really need to talk to your own tribe. We're going to head to tribal around 11, so I'll give them all the final hour to chat, make some friends, potentially have any last minute ditch efforts. Anyone? All right. Well, tribal is upon us, everybody. Oh, Caroline's squeamish. Sure. BRB. And the first boot from Simvivor First Boots will be somebody from the Appa tribe. Bella is not looking too happy about that, and honestly, I wouldn't be either, to come all the way back out here to prove that you are worthy of not being labeled as this first boot to potentially becoming the first boot of all first boots. It's gotta be something. All right, let's recap the week. Bella, we saw you making some heartfelt relationships with AJ. Was that relationship with AJ enough to keep you safe tonight? Nicole, we see that you built some sort of cowboy hat alliance with members of the Gulch tribe, but did you build enough strong relationships with your current tribe to help you make it through the night? Michael, we saw you kind of taking Sam from the other tribe under your wing, maybe specifically for the post-merge game, but what have you done to set yourself up to make it to the post-merge game? And AJ, we saw you researching and debating in front of the mirror this morning, but we also saw you isolating yourself from the tribe. Was all of that debate skill worth it, or was it your downfall? All right, I will now read the votes. First vote goes to AJ. Second vote goes to Nicole. That's 1 vote AJ, 1 vote Nicole. Third vote goes to AJ. That's 2 votes AJ, 1 vote Nicole, 1 vote left. Fourth and final vote goes to the first person voted out of Simvivor First Boots, AJ. Yes, I mean, classic Simvivor First Boots did not talk to the group pre or post challenge. Did something alone by yourself the whole episode. AJ, this was bound to happen. And I'm so upset because I really wanted to see the teenage Sim kind of rally their way around the adults and still prove that they are worthy in the game. Clearly, the Sims as a function, the Sims as a mechanic, does not allow or like the teenage Sims kind of chatting with the adult Sims, which, you know what? I can't really do anything about that. Simvivor is a social experiment of the Sims, and so that is what it is. AJ, unfortunately, whether it was your Sim or the game, just did not really get you behind any of the socializing, which is a really big shame because I did not want you to be the first person voted out at all. I think the rest of your tribe here has a lot of work to do. They are totally not intertwined with each other like the other tribe is. They each have like their own little separate relationships, but that really is not going to benefit them in this early stage of the game. For now, it's sad to say goodbye to AJ, the first boot of First Boots, the ultimate survivor loser, Simvivor loser. That is a title that you want. I said in the beginning of this episode that these next 3 seasons are going to be, trials to get to that big season. The winner, the winner of all winners. Well, AJ, you are the loser of all losers. So, That's it for now, though, guys. Thank you for joining me on this wild journey here in Chestnut Ridge. Square dancing and all. I am so excited for what is to come this season. I promise the themed challenges, the fun. It seems like we have some really great alliances and strong, people banding together. So it is bound to be a good season. I was very intrigued to see how these, losers were gonna do, but they have not disappointed just yet. So that is it for now, but stay tuned for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, it's a big help, and I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye. Woo!